French fries.
French fries and Prosecco. What a
what
better combo.
I've never seen anything better.
No.
With ranch? Fuck me up.
That's good ranch.
I know.
It's like a buttermilk kind of.
That's that good Midwest shit right there. How
Hi.
are you? Hi.
Damn it. Okay. Not that one we're gonna.
Damn it. Want to try again?
Okay.
Hi. How are you?
I'm okay.
Oh no. Just okay.
I was fine most of the day. It's just I kind of got into a funk the past couple hours. No, it's really just me. I think my mind loves to bring myself into these dark places for no really good reason. It's really just, I think part of me thinks that my brain hates myself, so I like to give myself a hard time for no reason. And so it just happened. I got to my job today and it just felt like everybody was irritated with me. And I didn't know why. They just every time I was around, they got quiet and I'm just like, what'd I do? And so that kind of just
oh no,
was festering after that. And I was totally fine before. And then I do that. I'm like, God damn it. Our relationship's weird and I don't know how to fix it. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm glad I have Prosecco.
Cheers.
Cheers. So yeah, it was just weird.
I'm sorry.
It's it's a great job, but it's really only great when I'm alone there because I work alone mostly. But
right.
And so I just always feel like I'm on thin ice, and I don't know really why.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I'm here now.
And life's already better, right? In my presence.
Yeah.
You're welcome. I got curly fries.
You did. And I'm grateful. I'm eternally grateful.
I'm so sorry you missed the mozzarella sticks. I housed those boys.
No, I get it. They're irresistible.
It was so necessary. I even have my Lactaid. It's here. Ready.
Dairy relief. It's funny.
Yeah.
How are you? How was your day?
I feel really bad. I had an amazing day.
Oh, cool.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. Why would I get mad at you for being happy?
I know, but I feel bad. I don't want to talk about my amazing day after you had a not so good one.
No, it was a good day overall. It was just
Okay.
the past couple hours just
Right.
put me to fun. But trust me, before that, I was fine. I was
Okay.
I was chilling.
Good.
So yeah,
Glad.
don't feel bad.
Okay. Yeah, I had a good day. I got up, I did some work, I took Aegon on a walk, and then I met up Meg, and we went and had a little coffee date, and we read for a little bit, and then I stopped by. I got called into work today, which kind of sucked, but it was okay because it was only for 3 hours. So I went there to finish a different work assignment from my work from home job because they messaged me while I was already out and about. And then did that assignment, walked 20 blocks down to go to the bank because it was just so nice out today that I just wanted to be outside. When I went to the coffee shop with Meg, we did the outdoor patio. So it was a cute little moment out in the sun. And then I walked all the way the 20 blocks just because I wanted to be in the sun. And that was nice. It also felt good to deposit cash into my account.
It's always a good feeling.
Yeah, and then I worked, and work was pretty busy, and it was nice because it went by pretty quickly. It was only 3 hours, but still, it went by quick.
Were you just support for
someone just needed to get out of their shift early, so I went in and just did their last 3 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it was nice because there was these two little ladies that just gave me a bunch of compliments and said how much they loved my glasses and my outfit and told me I was doing an amazing job, and they were so happy that I was their server, and that made me feel really nice. And then I went to the bar afterwards, got me some drinks, and read outside. It was I haven't gotten to really drink outside because the outside's always been closed since I started going there for the most part. So that was a fun little moment. And now I'm here, and I had mozzarella sticks, and I have ice cream for later. I'm happy. Sunshine just like literally made me so happy today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. I'm glad you had a good day. And mozzarella sticks is just icing on the cake.
I know. It's like an every Thursday occasion at this point. It's like turned into...
Did I spark that? Because one Thursday I brought mozzarella
I know,
sticks.
and ever since then I've just been down and dirty, like in the mozz stick world. And honestly, I can't complain. I'm like happy with my mozz stick intake. But honestly, I'm just a little slut for a mozz stick.
Yeah, they're great.
I can say mozz stick at least like 6 more times in this episode just to like make it clear how obsessed I am with mozz sticks. But
How experienced you are with mozzarella
yeah,
sticks.
I'm pretty experienced. I got like the technique down and everything.
Yeah.
Really proud of that accomplishment. Happy that I learned it. Yeah, I'm happy. I had mozz sticks on Tuesday too. So it's just a lot of mozz sticks this week.
Yeah, I mean...
Gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Get them while you can, I guess. They might
That's
not...
what they always say when it comes to mozz sticks.
They might not be here forever.
You're not wrong. We're gonna run out of cheese.
They're gonna run out of... Yeah. I just... I went grocery shopping today. I picked up some Havarti and dill cheese. And I ate it with some crackers. It was very tasty.
I don't think I've ever like willingly gone out of my way to eat Havarti. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Havarti. Harvarti. What
Har-
do you want, pirate? Harvarti.
But
Yeah.
I'm like a goat cheese gal.
Oh, yeah?
Ooh, you know what else is good? Almond cheese. Did you ever go to Oga's? Is it you who I was talking to
Yeah.
about Oga's recently?
I never... Did it?
Was it you?
What? No. We did talk about that, but what do they put almond cheese on?
The Snackers.
They do?
That's the little side
Yeah.
of stuff. That's almond cheese.
Does that mean that's vegan?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Yeah, those are good. I wouldn't think I would like almond cheese.
Fuck. I want Snackers so fucking bad. I like need to learn the recipe for that shit.
Yeah.
They're like pita's so like sweet too. It's like
It's like,
Fuck
it's a
me up.
special type of pita.
it really is.
I really like their pita bread. To clarify, Olga's is a restaurant in Michigan. They have a few.
Is it just in Michigan?
As far as I know, I don't know if it's anywhere else.
I don't know either. It's so good.
But they have a bunch of locations, and I think. But yeah.
I'm dripping. You know what's crazy? I used to hate cheese
Really?
back in the day. I'm a really picky eater. I don't know if I've told
said
you.
that, yeah.
Okay. Extremely picky eater. Like, grew up with a single white mom. So, like, it was like my meals were coming from a microwave. So, whatever could be microwaved is like what I had. Or, like, whatever my mom could make for cheap in, like, batches. So, like spaghetti and
Yeah.
chicken nuggets and shit. So like that's what I grew up on. And so now I don't eat many things. And I don't know, I was a weird kid and just hated cheese as a kid. And then but it was like I would eat pizza, but like cheese on a sandwich wasn't okay. So it was like I didn't like any hard cheese. I only like melted cheese. And so it was really weird. But that's like
I kind of get that.
Yeah.
Like, I prefer melted cheese over.
I just
cold
like
cheese.
cooked things, I guess, because like even like now, like vegetables, like onions and peppers, I can only eat cooked versions of them. Now, when I was a kid, I wouldn't eat them at all. Like I remember when I found out my mom was chopping up onions so small and like putting them in our spaghetti sauce, I like protested. I would not eat spaghetti at all. It was only buttered noodles from then on out. Like, refused to eat spaghetti.
I think that's a classic picky eater.
Oh, yeah. That is like the meal for any picky eater in the world. Like, we'll fuck some buttered noodles up.
Oh, I still make butter noodles.
Oh, so good. And it's like a good, like, pour meal.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know anymore because, like, butter's kind of expensive now, but back in the day, I used to eat butter by the spoonfuls as a kid, though.
Oh my God.
I know, it's really disgusting, but I'm not proud. But
I mean, I guess it's
think
better
kind of
than
funny.
other stuff, but
Yeah, it was like I wouldn't eat cheese, but I would eat butter by the spoonfuls.
that's so...
I know.
I'm trying to remember. What do I use my butter for? Like toast. I'll put on toast, and it's just like not
What
enough.
do you use your butter for?
What do I use my butter for? Just like rub it on my face. It's a good moisturizer. When my dad got like a bee sting when he was younger, my grandma put like butter on the sting, which you're not supposed to do. But like that was just like apparently that's what they thought at the time, that it worked, but it doesn't.
I've never been stung by a bee.
You don't want to be.
I don't want to be, no.
It hurts like a bitch.
But I never have, and now I'm really scared.
Just don't piss them off. Cause
I don't. That's why I'm still 27 years old without a bee sting.
good. Because
Me and the bees, we're besties. We have like a thing, like a contract. It was unwritten, unspoken, but like we just like know. Like we look at each other and we're like, yeah, we're not gonna fuck with each other, and we just don't.
You're
and
getting stung
27
this
years strong. Suck my dick.
There's a bee listening to this right now. Be like, I didn't say that. What the fuck?
Fuck me up.
No,
If I get stung, I'm gonna be so mad at you.
I don't. No, you shouldn't be afraid of bees. You should be afraid of hornets.
Yeah.
They can sting more than once. Bees, they can only sting once and then they die.
Right.
But hornets, they can go.
Or like wasps.
Wasp.
Scary.
Yeah. I got stung either a hornet or a wasp. I got stung, and they stung me like behind my ear and on my hand twice.
My brother got stung in his eye 3 times.
Jesus Christ.
It was right before Easter, so his Easter photos, he
Oh God.
like bulbous.
That sounds like a choice. Like by the hornet. Like it sounds like the hornet was aiming.
He had
for
something
that.
to say, and honestly, I'm not shocked. My brother was a little brat. Like he probably deserved it, whatever he was doing.
Could have been messing with the hive.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably he was a little fucker. He
Mess
just
with
did
the
dumb
hive.
shit.
You get the sting.
And boy, did he.
God damn. Surprised can he still see?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I'm
just kidding.
Didn't learn his lesson.
No.
Yeah, bees. I am an advocate for bees.
So am I.
Yeah, because they're dying.
Right. So am I. I've always been. That was like my thing.
We're all dying.
I mean, yeah, but bees more than some.
Yeah, by I think climate change.
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah, I don't know what else would do it. So that's why I try to be compassionate toward bees, because
Bees.
because they do so much for us. You know, we don't really give them that much credit for what they really do.
Spitting facts.
We wouldn't have coffee if we didn't have bees. We wouldn't have a lot
There's
of fruit.
so many things that we wouldn't
Yeah.
have without bees. It's insane.
And like we all got to get with the
We
program.
just take it for granted.
Yeah.
I just got ketchup all over my hand.
I was really passionate about the bees over the pandemic.
I was in college. I was like telling you all, like, I remember I painted a little sign and I put it up in our room. And anyone that came over, I would go on a whole spiel.
I'm sure they loved to come over here. The door closes.
Okay.
The bees are dying.
I was the most enjoyable part of my dorm room, I would say.
Good.
Well, because the thing is, I lived with 3 musical theater girls. And I was the only non-musical theater girl, so I like to think I was automatically way more enjoyable.
No offense, but that's a lot.
I know.
That's a lot.
I know. I was the one that had to live with them.
God damn.
It was an unfortunate friend choice.
Did it?
Not because it was unfortunate at the time, but
How did it end? Good or bad?
Not good. We were all really close by the end of at the beginning of the year, obviously. That's why we all moved in with each other. But by the end of the year, it was like not great because one girl was in a relationship with a boy for a really long time, and then another girl ended up like dating him after they broke up, and like that was a huge issue within the roommates. And yeah, it caused a lot of drama. And
Heart wants what the heart wants.
I guess so. Didn't work out well for literally anyone.
God damn, that sounds brutal.
It was. Imagine being the friend who's friends with both of them.
Yeah, you're caught in the middle of that shit.
Yeah, it wasn't ideal.
Yeah.
And now I'm not friends with any of them. So.
Yeah, that's what living with people will do sometimes. It's just, it starts off great and then it's a fireball.
That's why I don't live with anyone.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I live with the least amount of people I can live with. I have one roommate, and we've been living together for 3 years and we've been chill. I've lived with musical theater people. Do not recommend it.
No.
Sorry if there's any musical theater people listening.
One of my best friends is a musical theater person, and
But
I love her.
you gotta
but
know,
I hate
you're
I
a
just
lot.
was with a musical theater person for 6 whole years.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. That was not fun.
I can't imagine. Yeah, it's just, they got too much energy. They gotta just calm it down.
They're doing so much. Like, if you're living with them, you automatically have to read for every self-tape that they're ever going to do. And, like, that alone is exhausting. Mm-hmm. So, I hate doing self-tapes.
We were talking about this the other day. Part of me liked it because but, like, I'm, like, sort of an actor, so, like, I've acted, so it's kind of fun for me. But I get it, that it's...
like, every once in a while is fine. Like, my friend, like, I do it for her every once in a while, and it's, like, maybe once a month, if that. That's fine. Mm-hmm. But, like, doing them multiple times a week is exhausting.
Yeah, nobody should really expect that much from you, though, you know? It's like...
I mean, I was dating one of them.
I mean, yeah, if you're dating, of course, but it's just, that's a lot, and it's your time, you know? You're giving your time to them for something that they may or may not get, like...
And usually... may not.
Usually, yeah. Not to sound like a Debbie Downer.
Not my friends.
May not.
I'm not talking about my friends. Just want to make that clear. Got myself a DDP today.
Oh, Dr. Pepper.
Diet Dr. Pepper.
You know, my roommate calls Dr. Pepper derp. And I love it.
Yeah, but mine's derp. Because, like, there's 2 Ds.
Well, yeah, you got the diet.
Got the DDP.
But derp, come on.
I do like that. I'm a big fan.
He will always, like, I'll be, like, on my computer, be like, yo, I got some more derp, you want some?
Diet or Dr. Pepper in general is like a superior soda, and I feel like it's severely underrated.
Yeah, I mean,
it's got so many flavors. How many
all
is it? Like
packed in one.
57 or something like that?
yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, it doesn't say it on the thing anymore, unfortunately.
I wish I could. I want to look up the process of how they invented it. Like, was it an accident or I love how you put up the microphone when you burped.
What else would I do?
I don't know.
You're like anything else.
Literally anything else. Sorry. I'm a sassy bitch today.
I like it. I'm here for it. I was sassy today too, I think.
Good. I think we all have those days
of
sassiness.
Did you see my story? Where?
Yeah. Which one? Sorry.
Oh, the second one. I think of text messages.
Oh, yeah,
he
yeah,
was
yeah.
like, let me fit you into my tight schedule. And I said, I'm not the type of person you fit into a schedule. Excuse me. You just have time for me. That's the only way it should be.
Yeah.
That you just have the time whenever I need it or want it. Squeeze me into your tight schedule. Absolutely not.
See, I'm going to be honest. When I read that, I'm like, ego. Someone has an ego. But
absolutely. We talked about my ego last time. It was bruised.
Oh, right. And we talked about mine. Not last time, but yeah, we talked about it.
I have an ego, but it depends on the person. Because, like, this particular person, I don't mind having an ego with because I deserve my ego when it comes to him.
Yeah,
but,
I
like,
think I have an idea of who you're talking about.
Oh, you absolutely do know.
Okay.
And then, but, like, my ego when it comes to, like, other people is different. Like, upstairs, like, I could never say that to him.
Really?
Yeah.
But he wouldn't say something like that to you, though.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, okay.
No.
So going back to that text exchange, was that serious? Like, was he serious when he sent that, or was?
No, he was kidding.
Okay. Because like when I say that, I'm totally joking.
No, he was kidding.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so it's fine.
Yeah. So
I was also kind of kidding, but like,
right.
But at the same time, like, I wouldn't joke around like that. Like I said, with upstairs, like I wouldn't have done that.
Right. No. I kind of like initially that was my reaction, but then I'm like, oh, she's probably joking. So I was like, Yeah. I feel like I've definitely said that shit to you. Where I'm just
Probably.
like, I'm gonna try to pencil this in with the podcast, but yeah, no, I think it's funny when it's sarcastic.
Oh yeah, I'm hilarious when I'm sarcastic.
New York really taught me sarcasm. Like, I didn't really understand sarcasm before I got here, and I love it now. Like, I
Oh
can't
no,
get enough.
it is a well-spoken language in my family and has been my entire life. And so I just like grew up being this type
Yeah.
of person, unfortunately. I can't say it's a good thing. Absolutely not. But like it is something.
But I mean, I think sarcasm can help like weird situations. It can just like
yeah.
lighten the mood.
It's great in like social anxieties type
Yeah.
of situations because like I can always count on my sarcasm.
Yeah.
Like it is just a part of who I am. But at the same time, it's like I don't know. I kind of think about how like sarcasm isn't like inherently great, like in the idea that like it can be very negative, and when you are like constant, like I'm afraid that I'm like attracting bad vibes from like being sarcastic all the time, if that makes sense.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, like when you're like thinking about like manifesting energy and like only attracting like what you want type of thing, I feel like
Yeah.
sarcasm probably isn't the best spoken language to
Well, I think
constantly
it's
be in.
how you use it.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, like I don't know, I feel like not even just like sarcasm, but like just like being like, like witty in conversation. Like I feel like I'm constantly like busting people's balls. I don't know if
yeah.
we're still supposed to say that saying. I don't know. But
Why?
like, I don't know. Balls?
Bald. Oh God, bleep that out. Jesus,
Balls.
that's basically a swear word.
Honestly. Anyways, but like I feel like that's just like the humor that I've adopted. Mm-hmm. It's just like being sarcastic and like ripping people to shreds.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's probably not great.
I've just noticed that sarcasm just helps me in maybe like situations where I may get upset, but I just be sarcastic just to laugh at the situation.
Yeah, no, I would say it's the same for me for sure. Mm-hmm. I don't know. But I'm also like scared to be sarcastic around certain people, even though I feel like it is like inherently like who I am.
No,
like
I
I'm a
get
very
that.
sarcastic individual, and I feel like witty is like too strong of a term because I wouldn't give myself that compliment, but like I do like banter a lot with people, but I don't always do it. Like if I'm nervous around someone, I won't do it around them. But even though like that is like who I am,
Yeah.
it just depends.
I hate being nervous around people.
Me
like,
too.
My anxiety just takes control, and I'm just an idiot. I feel like I'm just don't know how to talk. You know?
I feel like so like I just ended things with someone. Mm-hmm. And I feel like with that person, like I was constantly anxious and nervous around them because I thought it was because like I really, really liked them. And I'm afraid, like I did like them, obviously, but like at the same time, I was never really myself around them because I was so like anxious and nervous around them, and I didn't want to like fuck things up.
Right.
And I feel like, I don't know if that's like a good thing or a bad thing, because it's like in my brain I was like, oh, I like this person more than I like other people, but at the same time, like, do I really like them if I can't really be myself around them? And I was really like battling that for a really long time, and I still don't really know how I feel about the like concept of it.
Yeah, no, I've for sure been like that. In my case, I tend to ruin it though. Like my nerves just like get the best.
I
of me.
ruined it for sure. It's done. I ruined it. So it's fine.
Upstairs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think. Well, that could just teach you things about yourself. Just.
Yeah. I just like I don't because like I hadn't dated in over 6 years. So it's like been a while. So it was like my first time having. And like this was before, like Fireman and everything, but like it was my first time like having a crush on anyone
Yeah.
post breakup. And I don't know if that's why I was so nervous or like if just like, I don't know. It's like hard because it's like I feel like when you're trying to impress someone, you're not yourself usually because like you shouldn't
Right.
have to impress anyone.
Yeah.
So it's like tough because it's like you're like fighting with yourself but also fighting with your emotions because it's like, oh, I feel this way. Like I do like this person, but I'm also
Yeah.
like fighting with who I am because I'm like, well, if you really liked this person, then you would be able to be yourself with them. But it's like, no, I like this person so much that I'm afraid to be myself because I don't want to. It's like such a
You
huge
don't want
battle.
to
Like,
push
what do you
them
do?
away
Yeah.
for being yours. No, yeah. I've
Like, it's so
definitely done that.
scary. Like, if you're too much yourself, then what if they don't like you?
Yeah.
But that's not how it should be.
But like,
But-
but get this, like, even if you are yourself, if you're not yourself, they're gonna decide either way. You know.
I know, yeah.
And so, like, yeah, I guess what I've learned is just like I can't control it. Like, yeah, maybe I won't be myself because I do really like this person, and maybe I'm gonna try to be someone I'm not to impress them.
Right. I feel like I wasn't necessarily ever anyone I wasn't because I've learned to not do that anymore.
Yeah.
You know, just like
Or at
for
least
myself.
like try to convince them you're like
Right.
like because they're not too deep into your life. They don't know much about you, so you're trying to like
yeah.
cover up, like put a mask on. I don't know. I've done that.
Yeah, like I feel like I was definitely myself around him, but at the same time, like there was things that I just like, I don't know. It wasn't like necessarily things I didn't tell him because I told him whatever was that like came up into conversation, but it was more so like I just like wasn't acting like myself. Like I wasn't doing the witty banter or like stuff like that because like I don't know, I didn't want to like off-put him in any way or like make a joke that wasn't actually
Right.
funny.
Right.
And so I just avoided that. So it's like, do I really like this person if I feel this way around them? I don't know.
Well, yeah. I mean, like you said, you just got out of a 6-year relationship, so it's like you're learning what you like and you don't like, and
Yeah.
you could have just been excited, like you're like, hey, I found this cute guy, who we get along, and that's exciting, and then. But then reality sets in, and if it's not meant to be, it's not going to work out,
Right.
That's
I think
just-
it's so dumb because, like, I think I told you this. Like, when I met him, I, like, wasn't, like, going for him at all. And, like, I kind of just, like, this is going to sound so bad. I felt like I, like, settled in a way where I was just like, oh, well, this guy's giving me attention, so I'll just give him attention back. And then I did. And then I ended up liking him. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? So I feel like that really bit me in the ass a little bit, but
yeah,
it's fine.
interesting. I've experienced that too.
yeah, like I don't know, like when I was like looking at him from afar, I was like, yeah, I guess he's cute, but he's not like what I would traditionally be into, and so I didn't really pay attention to him. But then he started talking to me, and I was like, okay, I like this.
Yeah.
But I feel like that like tends to happen to me. Like I feel like everyone has a type, and I definitely do have a type. But at the same time, like if you're funny and like we have great conversation, I'm going to be attracted to you. Like even if I don't find you like traditionally attractive. If that makes sense.
Right. Well, I mean, I met him. I thought he was fairly attractive.
Yeah. And that's what everyone said. Because I always like talked about him and I was like, well, I wasn't really into him at first. And then people like expect the worst. And then they meet him and they're like, Savannah, he's not that bad. And I'm like, I know. I have high standards, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, I do too.
But I'm attracted to like people who would never be attracted to me. So it's just.
Again, me too. And it's a problem.
It's an issue.
It's like, I'm attracted to people I know I wouldn't even like. I just think they're hot. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, can we get married? And even though I don't, but it's my fantasy of what I think they are.
Right,
But
right.
it's never will be that.
No, literally
know?
dead ass.
Never will. That's the thing. It's like, I'm such a hopeless romantic. I fall in love with so many women on the street. Like,
Same.
and don't speak a word, and I know the minute I talk to them, I'm gonna be like, yeah, no, thank you, but we just don't have that opportunity,
Right,
So in
right.
my head, I'm just like, I love you, you know.
I love that.
Yeah, it's fucking
Yeah.
dating, man. I hate dating.
I know.
So annoying.
I know. I'm like just getting back into it, and I already hate it.
Yeah.
But
But it's like you also, I mean, I'm saying this more for me, but maybe this will help you too, is if you see a happy couple out and about who look happy, you don't know if they're actually happy.
Yeah, no, I definitely think about that a lot because like I was just in one of those relationships,
Yeah.
Like literally just been there, done that kind of thing.
Yeah, so you could, in your head, you could make up this story, but that could be completely
And I think
false.
that's the only reason why like I'm okay all the time.
Yeah.
Is because I just like know that, and I feel like I'm way more self-aware than I ever was in the past. So that's nice. I feel like I'm at a great place to be single right now, which I think
You're in your prime.
Yeah, I am.
You got a studio in a great spot in Manhattan.
Studio? This is a one-bedroom,
Sorry,
baby.
a red bed. Sorry to offend. Oh my god. You got a one bedroom.
One bedroom.
You know, it's the size of most studios I've seen. Oh, come on.
This is bigger than a studio. This is bigger than the studio I was about to get. That was more expensive.
If there wasn't a wall there, it would have been a studio.
No, it's big.
Fine.
I think you're underestimating how big my bedroom is.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Oh, you haven't?
I don't think so.
It's big.
All right.
It's a little bit bigger than, well, no, I guess it's like the same size as this, but like skinnier and wider.
You know, in New York, I feel like there's a lot of places can be a studio because they're so tiny or they're so big. Like, there's just so many different sizes.
Yeah.
Of
No,
apartments.
this is a pretty spacious one bedroom, I would say.
Okay.
I'm trying to give myself credit where credit's due.
No, it's great. It's bigger than my place. I'll give you that.
You live in Chinatown, though.
Yeah.
That's cool.
No, it's a cool spot. To be honest, I did not like it for a while, but it's really grown on me.
Nice.
I think I just needed to learn how to live down there.
Yeah, it seems crazy.
I was coming from a much bigger apartment with like, we had our own storage unit like in the apartment. And so I had a bunch of shit that I didn't need. And so it just kind of forced me to get rid of a bunch of stuff.
That's where I'm at right now. Like
Yeah.
that entire box right there is like shit that I'm just like, I truly don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Because it's all in one of my storage closets.
Taught me how to downsize.
Yeah.
And taught me how to be around fucking crazy ass people. Holy shit. There were some crazies. Well, just in the city. I mean, oh shit. I was here on Monday. I was walking Aegon.
Yeah.
And after I left, I went to the C train station, and there was this man. He comes down the stairs. I'm already on the platform, and he's on something. He's talking to himself. He's all over the place, and then he passes me, says something to me. I look at him for a split second, and I look away, and then he just keeps. He says shit to me, and I have my headphones on, so I can't hear what he's saying. But clearly it isn't good. Like, he's like pissed at me for some reason. And and he's like trying to get in my face, and so the train comes, and I start walking away from him. I put my back, and at this point, I just act like he's not there, and I walk away, and he follows me to the train doors. Train doors open, and then what I can make out him saying is, "Next time I see you, I'm gonna punch you." And he finally walks away, and I get on the train, and I was just like, whoa, like what if I got mad, or what if I like got irritated with this guy? I completely acted like he wasn't there, and that saved my ass. But like,
Yeah, something similar happened to me before.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I like was trying to rush down the stairs to get onto a train that was like there, like at the platform.
Yeah.
And I like lightly brushed against this guy, and as I get onto the train, he like comes in with me, and he's like, "You ever touch me again, blah 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 blah," and starts going off on me and gets in my face and starts calling me a bitch and all of these things.
Whoa.
And right before the door shut, he like gets off the next like door, and I just stood there and was just like, yep.
Whoa, yeah. No, it's like you have to do that.
Yeah.
Or else I feel like you can't show any emotion, because no matter what you do, they are upset. And they are you are their target now. Like, for some reason, they are locked onto you.
I'm glad that you started off that story talking about how it's like scary near where you live, but you told a story about where I live.
Yeah.
Which makes me feel great.
None of us are safe. Are you kidding? This is everywhere in New York. There's something can go down.
That's true.
What?
I feel like you're always wearing yellow. Is that your favorite color?
No, I just think it looks good on me. Wait, what other yellow shirts do I have?
The bees one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I feel like those are the only two.
Maybe you just wear them all.
I do.
Which is no offense. Dude, oh my God. Fireman told me the other day, he was like, you know, you like wear the same thing all the time. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, you're always like wearing like an oversized t-shirt or a tiny black top with your rolled up jeans and your big platform shoes. And I was just like, go into my life, dude. So then I know like it wasn't
like, bro, you're a firefighter. You wear the same shit every fucking day.
I didn't say that. Instead, I've just been really self-conscious about what I'm wearing now. And so I've been wearing like more like cute tops.
You should not give a fuck.
I know, I really shouldn't. But like it just like made me think, and I'm like, man, maybe I should expand my wardrobe. I have so many fucking clothes that I don't wear, and I'm just like, maybe I should. I did like feel guilty. I was like, I should wear all of these clothes, or I should get rid of them.
Yeah, I mean.
So now it's just like me playing around. Like,
yeah.
Do I actually like this top? I don't know.
I don't know. I think you probably know this. I tend to wear the same shit all the time. I don't know. I just have all of my go-tos, like when I need to dress up, when I am just being casual, if I'm going out on a weekend. I like these kinds of shades of color, like the foresty, like
earthy colors.
Earthy colors, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I normally wear like jean and black.
Yeah.
Like I'm usually always wearing a black top.
And
or
I feel like
black or white.
I feel like that's should be totally fine. It's
no, it is totally fine. It is. And like I'm not like taking what he said to heart, but at the same time, like it made me think, and like even like moving recently has like made me think like, oh, I have all these clothes. If I'm gonna like sit here and take the time to like move all of them from like place to place,
yeah,
I should at least wear some of them. And so it was really just like me, like I was trying to figure out like my personal style, and like recently it's been like I have 5 items of clothing that like I feel like really are my style, that I feel like super comfortable in. Mm-hmm. So I've been wearing the same thing because it's like what I feel comfortable in.
Right.
Like me wearing this top today, I haven't worn this top in like 4 years or something, and it's really cute and I have nothing against it, but like I have felt more uncomfortable today because it's not like my usual type of clothing.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to like vibe it out and see like, oh, is this actually something I would wear again?
Yeah.
But I got like compliments on it today, so maybe I would wear it again. I don't know.
It's a nice top. I think what I like to do is try to be fashionable in the most comfortable way. Like,
no, I'm always of the same like thing where like I don't wear anything that I feel uncomfortable in.
Yeah.
And like truly I don't feel uncomfortable in this. Like it's not like tight. Like I don't really like tight clothing. Mm-hmm. If I do, it's going to be like a tight top. But like I feel like I'm kind of, I don't know. I have like issues with like clothing being too tight on my body, and like if I become aware of it, it freaks me out in a weird way. Like I can't wear like tights or even like leggings. I've gotten to the point where I can wear, but like once I am aware that I'm wearing them, I have to change into shorts. And like typically I wear a lot of loose clothing. Mm-hmm. I don't like anything with sleeves, and if I am wearing sleeves, I'm normally like rolling them up. Mm-hmm. So it's just like a thing. Or even like socks I never wore as a kid. My mom would like send me to the bus with socks on, and then I would get to the bus stop and like take my socks off and put them in my backpack because I didn't like the feeling of them on my feet.
My God. Are you claustrophobic?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes
And I always tell people, I'm like, my body's claustrophobic, and they're like, that sounds dumb. And I'm like, but it's true. Like if I'm aware of tightness on my body, I like freak out.
Mm-hmm. I heard Miley Cyrus say something like that before. She's like, I like to be free. I like
No, that's like literally how I am.
Yeah.
I like feel like I'm like slightly autistic, but I'm afraid to say that because I don't want to get canceled.
Can you get canceled for saying you're autistic?
I don't know. It feels like you can.
Well, I know people judge you. People
Anyone
will
who's
judge
in the
you.
same position as me where they think that they're kind of autistic is like scared to say that they're autistic. So I feel like, yeah, it's definitely like a cancelable thing.
Well, I feel like a long time ago we talked about this, but I feel like I might be on the spectrum.
I think so. But also, you're not even supposed to say that anymore.
What are you supposed to say then?
I don't know. But I feel like everything's like on the spectrum.
Yeah,
like I
everything's
think
a
like even
spectrum.
like narcissism is on a spectrum.
Yeah.
I think gayness is on a spectrum.
Gayness, yes. Homosexuality, yes.
Thank you.
um,
Cancel me, please.
I don't
Fuck me
think
up.
I don't think you can get. I just think people don't understand it. It is like sexuality. It's like they think it's black or white, and nothing is. You know, everything has a spectrum, and I think we as a society need to understand that because there's just too much judgment. Like the second you say autism, people
Freak out.
or it amazes me to this day people are still so homophobic. Like I host an open mic and the amount of homophobic jokes they say, I'm like, bro, y'all gotta educate yourselves, man. Like you sound like you're in the 2000s. Like you don't know what you're talking about.
My favorite thing is like when a very straight white man starts telling you a story and the first thing they say is like, this gay guy. And I'm like, does being gay have anything to actually do with the story?
Yeah.
And they were like, no, but like, I just think like you should know. And I'm like, how does it change the story for me? And
It's just like
you just feel the need to like
right.
explain that to
yeah,
me.
they
why?
feel because they're different.
Yeah.
Something like that. It's so stupid. To this day, people still say no homo.
Oh my God, yeah.
They'll some dudes will be like, oh, that's a good looking dude. No homo though. It's just like, what do you think's gonna happen? Like we're all gonna
You're just gonna
kick
magically turn.
turn gay or get kicked out of society. It's like
You're like, you didn't say no homo, so.
oh shit.
You
You're
caught
not.
it.
We're not friends anymore. Like
You
what the
fucking
hell?
Caught it, man.
It annoys me so much because it's not really that big of a deal. You're not hurting anybody. You're not hurting yourselves. You're like, so why the fuck do other people care?
Right.
You know, it's kind of amazing to me. You know, I would say I'm more straight than gay, even though I've been with guys, but the thing with me that I feel like more people should do is you should take the time to explore if you are curious.
Yeah.
Like, don't be so afraid of it because, well, now especially in New York, it is more accepted here than most places.
Yeah.
And so there are so many opportunities to go out to places that are judgment free. Like everybody is so supportive, and you don't have to worry about being pushed out of the society or of your friend group or whatever. It's inclusive,
Yeah.
and
I feel like it's really hard. I feel like it's almost hard to be accepted on both sides though. So for me, I was just in a relationship for 6 years. Mm-hmm. And that started when I was at 20 years old. And I feel like I never really got a chance to explore my sexuality in any way. So I feel like there's a lot of things that are unsolved or don't even really need a solution, but just are dormant in a way where I don't know if I'm into women or not. I find women hot, and I think I know I am attracted to women often.
Yeah.
But there are times where I'll say things in front of my friends that are gay, and they'll be like, "Oh, Savannah, you're not gay, haha, blah blah blah," and I'm like, "Well, I don't know," and they're like, "No, you're definitely not," and I'm just like,
see,
okay,
yeah. See, that's the thing too, is that it can go both ways.
yeah.
And I've had gay people tell me that I'm gay. And I'm just like, that is not your decision to make. That is my decision, you know? And I'm not advocating for people to be gay or to like fuck the same sex. It's just stop talking about it. Like, you don't know I'm talking mostly straight people. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't understand what it's like. So therefore, I don't want to hear your opinion because it's in a way, it's oppressive. It's like, it's kind of insulting in a way. Me and like, you know, other people have explored this side of ourselves, and we were brave enough to do that. And a lot of people are really afraid to do that. And I'm here to say, like, it's not this grand thing. It's, you know, in our heads, it's this big deal, but it's really not. It's just like, we just blow things way out of proportion. And I'm just like really tired of hearing about it, you know?
Yeah.
And I really want to call out the comedians in my open mic because the stupid shit that they say, I don't think that would help. And they're still going to say stupid shit.
Yeah. It's always hard. Like, where do you draw the line and like talking to people about things? Cause it's like, you know, it's not going to do things.
Right. You know, all you can do is be a good influence. You can't change anybody.
Yeah.
And, you know, that was a hard lesson for me to learn.
It's definitely like difficult to learn.
With some other jobs I work with some like sexist guys, and it's so hard for me not to correct them because I don't want to be that guy. I kind of just go quiet in those moments when they say something sexist. I'm like, you know, because it's just like, what am I gonna do? I don't know. Like,
yeah, it's always awkward when like a guy's like flirting with you or something, and then all of a sudden they say something that's sexist, and you're just like, sick. Like, what do I do now?
Yeah.
Look at the time. Gotta go.
I was talking to a guy the other day, and he was talking about how women have become like more mean or whatever. He's like, I want my woman to be like submissive and stuff. I'm just like, dude. No, like, it was just hard for me to hear and like not have a counter thing because like I didn't want to get into it with him, you know. It's like we were working together, so I'm just like, oh, thanks. I just kind of went, you know. Sometimes you just gotta bite your tongue.
There's literally a point in time when there's just like nothing to be said without like getting into a full out war. I
have a crush on a woman.
Wait, the one that I know of?
No.
Oh.
She came to my mic. She's trans.
Okay.
And we exchanged Instagrams because, you know, I was making a move.
The gram.
Yeah. And the amount of stuff she posts about just like trans rights and LGBTQ and other stuff, you know, it's just like, just watching it is almost exhausting, but just being in that position, you know, just having to worry about that 24/7, you know, is, I can't imagine. It just sounds so tiring, you know, but it's like, they don't really have a choice though. They need to fight for what they believe. And I am 100% for that. It's just, again, it's a lot. It's just, you know, I give them a lot of credit, you know. We'll see where that goes. I don't know.
Crushes.
I have a lot of crushes.
I don't. My crush meter is low at the moment. I know.
Just give it time.
I know. I'm not like, before I feel like I was more like looking in a way, and now I'm just like not. I'm like avoiding, you know? But I have like a no dating rule at the bar now, which like is very much so set in stone. Like,
That's good.
And I don't go anywhere else. So at this point, I'm just not doing it.
Well, I mean, when you feel like it, just like, there's a bunch of bars, just go. And like, I know it's hard when you don't know the bartender. I hate going to bars where I don't know the bartender.
Yeah, like me going to my bar right now, like the first time I ever did that, I remember like going back and forth about it for so long because I didn't know if I wanted to do it, and I still felt so awkward like sitting at a bar all by myself.
Oh yeah.
But then I like kept going back, and like now I can't imagine doing that again. But also it's like the don't shit where you eat kind of thing.
Right.
You know, like if I found a new bar, I'm gonna have the same issue.
Well, right. But like, I think that goes for places you work. I don't think it really necessarily means you could still meet people at that bar.
I don't know, man. my current bar is like my living room, you know? Like I can't do it.
Oh, then
I know everyone there, everyone knows me, and everyone knows my business.
yeah. I don't know. I think you could have a bar for dating. A date bar.
Date bar.
Where you just meet people and then that's all you're there for. I don't
good
know.
idea.
But I mean, I'm the same way. It's just like I have my one bar I go to and like I kind of just want to keep it like that. But I mainly go there because they're the cheapest in the area. Like I can get drinks without spending an arm and a leg, you know?
Right.
So that could change once my income increases, but who knows?
Yeah, my bar's pretty cheap, I would say. Uh-oh. Is this it? Do we do it?
I think so. Are you satisfied?
I'm sad.
Okay, yeah, me too. Well, yeah, this was good.
This was
I think this was
amazing.
This was a good episode, and I think we said what we needed to say.
A lot was said.
A lot was said, and I
Wow.
think, yeah, and
Today, I got a chance to promote the podcast, and it felt so nice and cute.
oh, you did?
Yeah, I
Sure.
was like walking out of work, and some regulars were sitting at the table with my boss. I was like walking out, and someone asked what I was going to do, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go stop by Dive, and then I have to record my podcast." And the regulars were like, "Oh, you have a podcast?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then I told them all about it, and I was
Nice.
like, I have a friend who's my co-host. He's a comedian. I'm funny sometimes. It's great time. And then they followed our Instagram. So shout out to them.
Nice. All right. Sick. We need all the listeners we can get.
Yeah, baby. I haven't even been paying attention. I
haven't either.
haven't looked at the good old buzz in a minute.
We're still getting likes on that one TikTok.
Yo, SpongeBob
Yeah,
blew us up.
really did.
Yeah.
We got like over 1,000 likes on that.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Killing it. I mean, it's still true. I like still stand by it. I'm still actively getting a prescription for SpongeBob. Like it's part of the routine, you know? I'm probably going to do it tonight.
May I take your hat, sir? My roommate said that.
I loved all the comments. I love reading the comment section
Yeah,
of that.
they're just
It's
quoting. I love
everyone
it.
is just like vibing over SpongeBob. It's great and iconic. I love it.
No, it's great.
Let's all bond.
We can bring the community together with SpongeBob.
All right. Well,
right.
we did it.
We did it. Until next time.
Until next time, I will see you next time. Jen.